this experiment, wire mesh was selected as the sample material to study corrosion. For each environment, indoor and outdoor, 2 samples we prepare, one coated with white spray paint and one left uncoated as a control. Before placing the sample, the coating process was carried out. One wire mesh from each condition was coated with white spray paint. The choice of white paint is intentional. It makes it easier to detect any change in the color or the appearance of corrosion on the surface.
So we have the coated and also the uncoated wire meshes to put in 2 different environment, which is indoors and also outdoors. For indoors, they were kept in a bedroom under a normal temperature with also a normal humidity conditions. For outdoors, they were placed on top of a cement surface and were exposed with a harsh condition such as rain, direct sunlight, and other weather elements. So this investigation has been for the whole 2 weeks, and there are 7 observation sessions to monitor these wire meshes, the physical changes of each wire meshes.
Both the coated and uncoated wire mesh in the indoor environment appear clean and shiny with no sign of rust. Similarly, in the outdoor environment, there are no visible changes because corrosion required time to develop and exposure duration was not yet sufficient for visible rust formation. The indoor sample still show smooth, unchanged surface for both coated and uncoated wire meshes. However, in the outdoor setting, the coated sample remained intact and raspy, while the uncoated wire mesh began to develop an orange tint indicating early off-site rust. For the indoor sample, the coated wire mesh maintains its clean appearance and the uncoated sample shows slight dullness and no rust. In the outdoor, the coated sample starts to rust at one end, while the uncoated sample shows clearer and more widespread rust formation.
Still look new with no corrosion signs, whereas the uncoated wire mesh developed a few small brownish spots. Outdoors, rust appears on both ends of the coated wire mesh, and the uncoated wire mesh shows more extensive rusting over a large area. Indoor samples, the coated wire mesh remained unchanged, demonstrating that the coating effectively protected the surface. The uncoated wire mesh shows brownish spots but not significant spreading. In the outdoor settings, the coated wire mesh had rust on both ends but remained clean in the middle. while the uncoated wire mesh exhibited more while spending orange-brown rust patches.
So let's continue for the sixth observation. In the sixth inspection or observation, the coated indoor wire mesh stay rust-free and in a good condition, while the uncoated indoor sample show no further changes except for minor brownish spots. What happened to the outdoor? In the outdoor, the coated wire mesh had rust still limited to both ends with no new spray. The uncoated outdoor wire mesh display clear and extensive rusting across most of its surface. For the last observation and inspection by mean 7 inspection, the coated indoor wire mesh show no rust at all and its surface remain unchanged, while the uncoated indoor sample stay stable with no new rust except for minor spot. In the outdoor environment, the coated sample had rust at both ends but none in the middle section. The uncoated outdoor wire mesh was almost completely covered by rust. So for the last part is conclusion. In summary, the experiment demonstrates that environmental conditions greatly affect the corrosion rate of metal materials. The use of white spray paint as a protective coating proved an effective in slowing down the corrosion process, especially in indoor conditions. However, in harsher outdoor conditions, even the coated sample show some rusting at exposed end. It's highlighting the need for proper and complete coverage when applying protective coating. So, that's all from us. Thank you for watching.